Tomorrow at the Capitol, lawmakers will hear a bill that seeks to move Hawaii farther away from fossil fuels and put more focus on wind energy.
Some lawmakers hope installing wind turbines miles away offshore will be less contentious than past efforts on land. KITV4's Jeremy Lee has been following the story and joins us live with the latest. Jeremy.
Mika and Rick. As Hawaii makes its push to achieve 100% renewable energy by 2045, harnessing the wind on land has been controversial. But what about offshore? A bill with support in the Senate moves to the House tomorrow morning for discussion. Still at issue? How far offshore are we talking about?
We know there can be a lot of benefit from offshore wind projects, but it's got to be done right? You can't have impacts on local communities, on nearshore marine ecosystems. So that's something that I think is a lesson that's been learned in many other places around the world that have done this.
One such place, Scotland, where Senator Lorraine Inoue also visited. She described in last month's Senate hearing what she saw as
amazing that they were at the horizon, not even at the horizon. We could not even see the offshore turbines, even from land.
SB 2535 is now headed to the House Thursday. At issue in the bill, how many miles offshore wind farms would have to be located from the coast. Senator Lee has advocated for 12 miles distance based on studying other projects, though legislators haven't settled the matter yet.
If those windmills 12 miles out decide to fall apart and break apart, those particles will come to my shore. And that's the reason why I don't even know why we're doing this, because a lot of guys are going to be against them because of just the fishery, period.
The bill argues the opposite, that such wind farms become new offshore gathering places for many marine species. Senator Lee says the Biden administration has made it a priority to install offshore wind across the country. So far, Block Island in Rhode Island boasts the nation's first wind farm. The turbines seen here produced by General Electric. Senator Lee says in weighing the discussion, it's important to consider what is being replaced.
It's really a bigger picture because we're looking at also fossil fuel powered plants, low sulfur fuel oil that are spewing emissions out literally in the same kinds of proximity to nearby communities. So how do we transition away from those kinds of things that have impacted these communities for decades and move to something a lot cleaner?
There are several steps that need to take place for specific projects, such as environmental impact studies and feasibility studies. Potential sites have been identified off of Oahu and Molokai, but no specific project has been introduced as of yet. Reporting live, Jeremy Lee, KITV4 Island News Tonight.